Welcome everyone, this is Jamesrise, gonna bring you, special ladies and gentlemen, a new video today. And today we are going to talk about the vegan jokes. I'm sure every vegan under the sun has heard this from either family members or friends. It's simple, a meat eater is always gonna generally, I think, attack some vegans' output in life and what they put in their body at first. I think it's always gonna be that way. Spoiler alerts, just stop it. Educate yourself, talk to them. You don't have to poke fun at them all the time or the whole time while you guys are eating, while you guys are hanging out, so on and so forth. I think that's one of my pet peeves. I mean, I've heard it all about the vegan jokes and the vegan pokes and prodding at one, saying, "Oh, I'm gonna buy you a steak meal," or I'm gonna get you some meat. I'm gonna get you some meat to put in your body. I'm gonna order you this. I'm gonna order you that. Like, I'm gonna order you some meat to put on your plate, and it's gonna be hilarious. I think that's gotta stop. You can say it once or twice, but I've heard it all. So thinking that you're the first one to think about that joke, you are incorrect, because I guarantee you I've heard it all. I think poking at someone, maybe they don't mean it in an aggressive way or in a mean way, but to keep prodding that way, and for me to constantly have to just play it off and act like it's cool, I don't really enjoy doing that. I like to stand for what I believe in, and I like to educate others, trying to become more plant-based. So if you're out there and you just meet a vegan for the first time, just try to talk to them. Don't make fun of what they do, or tell them that you're gonna order them some meat, or tell them you're gonna slip them some meat to eat some meat or something. Like, they made that hard choice to become vegan and adopt that lifestyle for the greater purpose of themselves, the animals, and the earth. One of those three, they made that choice, or all three of them. So for you to just say that to them without either and just laughing it off, or just thinking it's amusing to you, stop. I don't think it's making you look as a better person. I don't think it's making you look so intelligent and all high and mighty, because in my eyes, you're trying to belittle me and what I believe in, and I just think that you're just belittling yourself and not trying to educate yourself on the matter. I always try to, educate someone that is a carnivore, that eats meat, eats dairy. I try to educate them and give them more sources on, alternatives out there, instead of, not telling them anything, not educating them. So just listen or ask question. I think that's the biggest thing. Just stop playing it off. Oh, I'll order your steak meal and I'll laugh about it. Like, no, you're just producing what I am so against. Like, the supply and demand. You order that steak, they're gonna have to get more steak. It's gonna have to kill another cow. I don't want to be a part of that. It's deeper. It's what I believe in. It's like, I think it's a sense. I don't want to compare veganism to like a religion, but I think it's on that same sense of something I wholeheartedly believe in, and I try to educate people on the sense of what's going on. This is real life. This is what we see with our own eyes. It's happening right now. So for me to that's like me just Christianity, oh you're Jewish, oh you're Buddhist, like, bump you. I'm gonna do everything just to mock that religion. It's just like, I wouldn't do that as a person. That's something you believe in. You have your beliefs, and I have my beliefs and what I believe in as well. So I'm just gonna openly mock it just because it's cool to do. I wouldn't do that, and it's something I truly believe in. And just open your mind. I'm sure most of these people who are viewing this video, maybe you're already vegan. I'm sure you've gone through this, because I'm sure many have. I remember I was at a party one time, and the guy just said, "I'm not gonna eat anything if it's not meat in it. I'm not gonna eat anything if it's not meat in it." I'm like, come on, man, just try something new. Try something healthy. Try something that's gonna, make yourself feel better. Expand your horizon. Just don't be so one-sided, one-track minded on just having meat in your dish. And if it's not meat in your dish, that you're not gonna eat it. Try something new. Open your mind. Life is too short not to try new things. These animals' lives are just given up so you could just have that piece of steak, piece of fish, piece of chicken, lamb, whatever it might be. Like, lives are given up so you just could have that treat, that substance that you don't really need in your body. Lives are given up. Millions are slaughtered. Animals, just so you can have that nice dinner, or that steak on your plate, that chicken on your plate, whatever it might be, a snack for some people. It's deeper into it. The more you educate yourself, the more you look into it, you see how horrific things are, and I don't really think it's a joking matter. I'm not saying that I'm being a wimp about it, saying I can't take it, but I think you should educate yourself. So I'm trying to switch it up. Like, instead of just being so small-minded and trying to make fun of somebody because of what they do and what they consume and what they practice, educate yourself. I guarantee it'll make you look as a smarter person and more intelligent person, instead of just someone just trying to get a quick laugh with yourself and others around you, just laugh and poke fun at me for something I put in my body. Like, come on. But I'm sure this won't be the last of it. I'm sure down the road, this vegan journey, I'm hear many more people about, you know, come on, I'll order you this, like, oh, you're vegan, but what about bacon, what about fish, no milk. No, I don't do all that, man. And don't order me of it. Don't get me any of it. Don't be funny in the sense that you want to do something to dismiss my beliefs and what I am going through and this evolution of life that I am traveling to. I'm traveling in. That's my little rant. I decided to make this. There's a few instances that happened that made me want to talk about this and just maybe educate someone who's just not knowing. Just listen to someone who is willing to talk. I mean, if you're willing to poke fun at somebody, be willing to listen and ask questions and see what's really happening out there, because a lot of people are blindfolded on what is happening. They don't really see the process of the situation, how that meat is transferred to the plate, how these animals are treated from birth to that plate. They don't see that. They don't know. They don't want to see the horrific stuff that has happened to these animals, because if you ask me, I don't want to see it either, but I just know it happens and I would like to see it so I could be more informed. And I guarantee everything under the sun that you think that is happening to these animals is probably tenfold worse. There's no humane slaughter out there. There's no humane way of dying. They're gonna kill you in one sense or another so you just get that food on your plate. And these animals know what's happening. They sense that fear. They know what's in the air when it's time for that slaughter to happen. So that's just my little rant on what I needed to get off my chest, because I know a lot of vegans out there are going through this or have been through this, and I think some just smile and just shrug it off. But I think it's for us to try to not just laugh it off, but just try to educate that person, ask them if they want to know what's really happening or know why you went through that journey, and maybe they will respect you in that way and not say that stuff. Not that we're thin-skinned, but I think it's our purpose, our goal to educate someone, to open their eyes in a sense and show them what's really happening, tell them what's happening out there, instead of just, you know, shrugging it off and say, oh, they don't understand, they don't get it. Maybe it's for us to speak up and talk back and tell them why we are doing this and tell them the benefits of, you know, becoming more plant-based in your diet and your nutrition in day-to-day life, because a lot of people just don't know what to put in their bodies. They don't know how to eat right. Maybe they're raised in a home that, you know, they just had all cooked food 24/7 and they have the same thing over and over, so they're scared to reach out and try new things. That happens. But we all gotta be ballsy and just try something new every once in a while. And you never know, you might enjoy it and love it. Alright guys, this has been my little rant on some vegan jokes. I know it went crazy, but, you know, I've heard everything. I think I've shrugged it off long enough and not to, you know, just laugh it off and say, maybe they'll get it one day. But maybe I'll try to step in and just educate someone instead of trying to shrug it off. I mean, you could joke around, yes, but they could joke around. But if it keeps persisting, just tell them straight and tell them why you went vegan and tell them why that you are in this journey to better yourselves and so many others out there in the world, and especially those animals that are being slaughtered just so you can have that meat on your plate. Alright guys, this is Jamesrise with another video for you guys today. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. I love you all. Stay risen, stay rising, and better yourself every single day. Educate yourself. Learn more things. I know ignorance is bliss, but knowledge is power. I love you all. Stay risen, stay rising. Until next time.